Alright, we're trying something new here. This is a campaign review of Infinite Warfare. I'm going to try to do my best to avoid spoilers, but that's most likely inevitable, therefore, don't say I didn't warn you. Campaign of Infinite Warfare might be the best we've seen in years from a Call of Duty game. It's fun and tells a new story. Obviously it has its flaws like any Call of Duty game, but in my opinion those can be overlooked by the new aspects of the game. I'm going to cover the cons first. There aren't as many as there have been in previous games, which is deeply appreciated, but they still are there and they still need to be talked about. The first thing that really hit me is the lack of an emotional connection I feel to some of the other characters in the game. For example, in Black Ops 3, we learned a little bit about the background of our main character and the other protagonist. This game you're kind of just thrown into the action and you don't really know what's going on or have an appreciation for what the characters have been through, making it harder to relate to them. For me, the other thing were the excessive amounts of enemies. I know for some people this isn't an issue, and for me, I do enjoy lots of things to shoot at. Mowing down 20 guys with an LMG is enjoyable, but not 106. That's where I draw the line, and it's getting a bit ridiculous now. I've played like 2 hours into the campaign, and it just feels like every mission is the same. Too many enemies. This is an opinion, though. We're going to touch on the pros now. The main one for me being spaceflight. It's really fun, it's really refreshing. It's not something we got to do a lot of in previous games. We got a little bit of that in Black Ops 3, but that was in the atmosphere. Now that we're flying around in space, the battles don't feel repetitive, the controls are intuitive. It's what I wanted from this game, and I feel like it's a big redeeming factor for some of the cons that this game has. My second big pro would be being able to choose my loadout before missions. There is a recommended loadout, which is good because it allows you to see what the game and the developers would recommend you take, and then from that you're able to modify the class however you want. You can take whatever guns you want, whatever attachments you want, essentially whatever you've found so far in the campaign, you're able to take with you, which is really nice. It rewards you for discovering things, which is really a good feeling. The final pro for me would need to be the campaign, the story itself. It's fun, it's not repetitive, it's not monotonous, it's not really anything that we've seen from a Call of Duty game before, and that's really appreciated. You know, it's enjoyable, I want to play more of it. I'm only about 2 hours in at the time of making this video, and you bet I'm going to finish it. I'd recommend it. I honestly, if if they could sell this game for $20 and have it just be the campaign, they could split this game into 3 games, and for just a third of the price, I would still buy just the campaign happily. I know Infinite Warfare gets a lot of shit because they're packaging it with Modern Warfare Remastered for $80. And you know, I don't think that's a good idea, and they're pissing off a lot of their fan base, but you know, for someone like me who just wants to play a new game and you're looking for a fun story mode, then you know, go ahead and get the game. There's nothing wrong with enjoying it. I mean, yeah, it's got its pros and cons like any game, and again, nothing wrong with that. Play what you think is fun. These are all my opinions. None of these should hopefully be swaying your thoughts on buying the game that much. But if they are, you know, and you're looking for a fun campaign, I'd recommend this game. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to finish it. I'd say my overall rating for the campaign would need to be a 7 out of 10. It's enjoyable. It's got more pros than cons. The story is fun. Characters aren't that relatable, but it's new. There's new aspects. There's little things that they've changed to make it better. And honestly, this is probably the highlight of Infinite Warfare is the campaign. This is the first time I've done a review like this for a game. I try to be as unbiased as possible, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm not going to be able to record footage for multiplayer or zombies for a few weeks because of events going on in real life for me, but I will do my best to get those out in a timely manner, and I hope you'll be patient with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.